Hey guys, what is up and welcome back. I'm Ian the Junkernaut, and today we're going to be smashing all kinds of stuff using this really big and really real Harley Quinn hammer that I made a few episodes back. So if you want to check out how I made this thing, I will definitely put up some links in the corners or in the description box or after the video. So check that out if you're interested. Otherwise, without further ado, let's get to it. Why don't we start with something a little small? You guys like applesauce? Make sure you always use some antibacterial spray on your weapons so you only create pre-disinfected wounds. Oh my gosh. Wow. Here we go. Alright. That was pretty good. How about some mashed potatoes now? Oh my gosh. Needs a little salt, and probably cooking would help as well. I have this strange feeling that I'm about to get really wet. Oh. Oh. I'm definitely wet. Safety first. It's one of my kids' toys, always drove me crazy. Just kidding, I'm not a bad parent. It was already broken. How about some wood? Well, that was a little easy. So now we got 4 pieces stacked up there. Comment below how many you think it's going to go through. I think it could go through all of them. My biggest concern is them not being stacked well enough for it to get a clean hit. But let's try. That's pretty cleanly broke. That's pretty cleanly broke. Oh, and that one had some metal on it. All 4 pieces and some metal. So we've tried fruits and vegetables. We've tried some wood. What's next? I don't know, maybe some hardened plastic? Well, I got 3 buckets behind me. I got so into it that my glasses broke off of my face. How am I supposed to be safe now? This second bucket in the stack, it wanted to more just deform and bend and tear than actually break cleanly. Otherwise, I think it could have maybe made it through all 3 of them. I've made a little bit of a mess. How about an old chair? Hey, I didn't even know it was a folding chair. So I just want to warn you guys, where I cut the video off right there, my camera actually cut off. And I don't mean to just stop recording or anything like that. No, it recorded another 25 minutes of me destroying stuff, but all of that footage is completely corrupted and cannot be watched. But you can't really undestroy things after you've destroyed them. It's kind of make it up to you guys and also to motivate myself as well. I decided to give the people what they want. Slow motion watermelon destruction. Now I'm going to use my Sima guitar here to cut off a piece off the end. Okay. If you guys want to see how I made this, I will put the link up in one of the corners or in the description box below. Alright, let's set this aside for the time being. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh is right, because that sound you just heard and the fact that the screen just went black means that the camera lost that footage again. Just seconds before the watermelon smash happened. It's only after you go to upload it and are editing the footage that you see partway through it gets corrupted and jacked up. So basically, I just need to go buy a new camera because I'm not that good at consistently putting out content even when nothing is broken. I don't even know if I'll put this in the video, but if you want to contribute to a fund for the camera, in any way, or if you have an old camera that you're not using, let me know in my Facebook page or down in the comments, and I will make a way available for you to pitch in for that, because this is just getting silly. Thank God, though, that I thought ahead of time to get the GoPro set up, so we have at least got the shots. Right over there, we've got the remaining piece of watermelon. But just for fun, we're gonna see what happens when we shoot it with a Burst of Thunder 380. Here's the chamber. You can see where it punctured in and spiderwebbed out the cracks there. Then it blew out a pretty big hole at the backside. That, you know, wound would have continued to expand and probably would have been a lot more dramatic blasting out the backside. But the main reason I really wanted to do this test was just to show if I had to choose between getting shot in the top of the melon and getting my melon crushed by a large wooden mallet, I would choose neither, because they both suck. Yeah. Plus, this left a lot more of the watermelon behind, so I get to eat this. This will be probably the most difficult and dangerous task for the Harley Quinn hammer. Let's give it a go and see how it fares. That was a good one. Honestly, it's not that bad. Most of the paint even survived. Let's hit some more. Maybe just like 1 or 2 spins this time, because I got a little dizzy. Oh gosh. Let's hit it a little bit higher. I think we'll knock it over if we hit this. Whew. Well, that was pretty fun, but all this smashing stuff has made me pretty hungry. What am I going to do with all the leftover junk from smashing stuff? Honestly, I'm not that concerned about it. These kind of things usually just kind of work themselves out. I was actually really surprised how much watermelon I was able to save from that. I kind of told my wife, you know, like, hey, it's okay if you don't really want to eat this. It's been outside, I understand. And she was kind of just like, okay, well, thanks. I probably won't eat it. Because normally when we get a watermelon, my wife and my son, they just eat it all every day, and I barely get any of it. And so I feel like this is something that I really can exploit. I am just blown away how well this thing has held up. This side's a little bit worse for wear, but I mean, you can still completely see the bullseye pattern, and most of that is just chips in the paint. I think this gives a lot of credence to Harley Quinn and the things that she does with her hammer in some of the cartoons and stuff like that. I don't know how well, you know, a 100-pound, 120-pound female could wield a 30-pound hammer, but that aside, you definitely could do some serious damage with it. A couple of quick shout-outs real fast before we go. An awesome guy named Kyle Dick, yes, that is actually his name, came by and donated all of his childhood Nerf guns to the cause. He basically just said, you know, play with them, destroy them, mod them, just do whatever I want with them, as long as it is bringing out the maximum amount of joy and happiness in myself, as well as any that I can bring to you guys. And the second shout out actually goes to my mother-in-law, who has sent me several things for the channel actually, but the most recent one was this pretty sweet soft light setup. And it means that instead of using this super ghetto lighting setup on my camera here, we can use this right there as well as the super ghetto lighting setup right here. And thank you to all you normal people for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos. I really appreciate it, and you're definitely the reason that we're going to be able to hopefully grow more and more in the future. Stay classy, and I'll see ya in the next one. My glasses are so broken. Focus on me, glasses. Ooh.
Okay.